here it is, that infamous game. Despite all of its flaws and, lacking thereof in gameplay, here I am again playing the shit. And because, you know what, I've had a taste of what this can really be, man. And I played the NCAA demo for a few days now. And, yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But again, my thirst for true, football has been whetted. I want more. I want to see more things happen than just animations. And in the demo, in the 2 minute per quarter demo in NCAA, I came to two conclusions. They've made improvements to a lot of things, but is the game better? And you can improve a lot of things and not be better. You know what I mean? You can improve the way, as a performer, you can improve the way that you stand on stage. You can improve the way that you speak. You can improve the way that you deliver lines. But that don't make you better. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Becoming better at what you do sometimes takes a certain level of focus and taking a step back from all the things that you do. And you know what? Starting over. The engine that EA has decided to go with is just flawed. It's just a flawed engine. You know what I mean? They thought it was going to be good. It wasn't. And they've been patching it pretty much with each subsequent game that's come out. You know what I mean? Let's be real. These have been large, updates, roster updates or patches, things that need to be fixed, but aren't the things that need to be fixed. You know what I mean? Like consecutive hit tackling, lack of predetermined outcomes. You know what I mean? You're giving the user far more control, far more options as a player than just oh well, let's just throw this animation up in here and let whatever happen because it's animation. The reason why I'm back to Backbreaker is because on any given play, anything can happen, man. And to me, I've had a taste of it. Now I want it more. I want more of it. I want the franchise to grow. I want the franchise to expand because, man, I can't go back to that EA stuff, man. I just can't, man. I can't. Look at this. You know what I mean? I can't go back to EA now. You know what I mean? Not like I had before. I've seen too much. I've tasted too much of what the possibilities can be. Look at this game, man. Look at this. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. I do disagree with most of the reviews that it's receiving. I understand what the review business is about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a review. Well, I am a reviewer. Let's just be real. I am. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you want to cut it, I am. But the bottom line is, I ain't getting paid to review. I'm not a reviewer in the sense of somebody from, IGN or Game Informer or something like that is a reviewer. A lot of these guys are on strict deadlines and they review, upwards of 20 games a week. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times they don't have the opportunity to just sit down and play through a game unless it's like a mega blockbuster hit, you know what I mean, like Final Fantasy 13. They'd be like, okay, here you go, John, take the next week off and write up a review for this game. But Backbreaker, they might have sat down for a day maybe and flipped through it, and then they were like, okay, well, this ain't Madden. Because the one thing that I noticed about all the reviewers, every one of them, they reviewed the game based on what it didn't have. And to me, from the start, it's sort of fundamentally sort of wild, in my opinion, to review a game based on the merits of another game. It's like, if you really want to break down what this game is about, this game has the potential to truly represent football. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Nobody's saying the game is perfect, yo. No stamina, no injuries, blah, 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 blah. But at its epicenter, at its core, there is the root for some really interesting physical football representation. Physics are respected, momentum is respected, everything. You know what I mean? And the NCAA demo was chock full, man. It was packed. You know, if you are a big time NCAA head, get hype. And I was hyped for about a day, and then I was like, yeah, I don't really like this game, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. You know, if I was really into NCAA, you know, I would have, been into NCAA. You know what I mean? I'm more of a professional, football lover. So Madden has been my thing, but here we are, Backbreaker, once again. Why? Intangibles, folks. You can fool us with all kinds of features and grass and blah 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 blah, but true football, followers and players and dudes who really understand the game, I guarantee you, they right back on Backbreaker. Blue. Peace.